Hey guys, Faraz here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing good. Well, today we're going to be talking about offering free trial to your social media marketing clients. Well, first things first, like, comment, share, hit the subscribe button, press the bell icon to all so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So considering you have set up a meeting, you've cracked up a meeting and you've handled all the objections of the client, you've answered all the questions, their doubts, and the only thing that is keeping them back, the only thing that is holding them back is trust. Perhaps you've never done work before for any of the clients, so you were not able to show them testimonials or show them past results, where you could show how amazing of a job you've done for those previous clients. So in this case, what you could do is perhaps you could tell them, you know what, how about I offer you a free trial? That's right, a free trial. Who doesn't love free trial, guys? Everyone would love a free trial. They would definitely go ahead and buy in for that. So when you're offering them a free trial, remember a few things very importantly. First of all, make sure that the free trial that you are offering them is not more than for 2 weeks. Yes, guys. According to me, 2 weeks are more than enough for offering or showcasing your efforts and services, right? There are businesses, there are individuals, who go ahead and offer their services free of cost for a period of 1 month, 2 months. You don't need that. If you are quite confident enough, you are knowledgeable, you can deliver the results, then why do you need to do it more than 2 weeks? This is the first factor. The second one, they should agree for a minimum ad spend amount of $150. That's right, they should agree to spend $150 for the duration of those 2 weeks for the ads that you're going to run for them. The third thing, you would need to tell them the ads, the number of ads that you would be running for them. This creates a trust factor, guys. They would like to know what kind of ads you're running for them. Even if they don't know how to run ads, you're just building a rapport with your client. This would really help you in the long run. Along with this, guys, you also need to remember a very important thing, that you manage their expectations. Make sure that you are not promising them any monetary ROI. That's right, you're not promising them any monetary ROI. However, what you are promising them is a great social ROI. What I mean by great social ROI is tons of likes, comments, shares, which is basically increasing the brand. More people would be able to see their brand products, the services that they are showcasing for their business, and tell them that it usually takes 30 to 90 days for them to promise a monetary ROI. By this, what you are doing, I'm sure, see, if you are doing a trial for 2 weeks, you would really be amazing on that. And when you're amazing on that, and when they sign you, definitely they would be expecting, something good out of you. Well, considering they've agreed to go ahead, and offer this trial, they've accepted the terms, and they're okay with whatever you've told them. You would need a few things from them as well. First thing, you would need a person, someone from the organization or from the management, anyone. That can be either the partner or the owner, someone who is always available to answer your questions, your doubts when you are working the strategy. Second thing, you would need tons of creatives. What I mean by creatives, guys, is basically the ad copy. It can either be the image or the video that would be there in the ad that would be seen by the people. You would need original. What I mean by original is basically photos or videos of the products. Make sure in this you are not using stock images. Make sure you're not using stock images of people, of food, or whatever the product is. This does not give a good impression on your viewers. And the third thing that you would need is an access to the social media accounts. Yes, if they are on LinkedIn, they would need to add you on the company page. If they are on Facebook, They would also need to add you as an admin on the Facebook page. However, for Instagram and Twitter, they don't have an access as of now. So perhaps for that you might need the credentials, so that every time you're posting a content or scheduling a content, this would be really helpful for you. So going ahead and deciding what and how should things be in these 2 weeks. Well, as we've discussed, they need to spend a minimum of $150 across those 2 weeks. Yes, now what you need to do is you need to strategize the number of ads you will be running for them. That can be either 6 ads or 5 ads. That can be 3 days of engagement ad, 2 days of traffic ad, then again 3 days or 4 days of traffic and engagement, and then again you can run 5 or 4 days of ads for traffic over those engagement and traffic ads. By this, you are strategizing, you know what you're doing. This would really help your client. This would really help your client's business, to be precise. One more thing, in the ad, when you're making the ad copy, guys, one thing people really lack, I don't know why they do this, how they ask me all the time, people ask me all the time, hey Faraz, how do you go ahead and create your ad copy? Well, what I answer them, guys, see, the way you can go ahead and create an ad copy, imagine yourself in the position of the person who would be viewing the ad. If I would be viewing my ad, would I be interested in clicking on that ad or engaging with that ad? That's how you should think. That's how your ad copy should be. Make sure your ad copy is really creative, really good quality. And in a previous video where I've also talked about the 3 E's, the engagement, educate, and entertain. Make sure that your content, your ad copy falls in either one of these categories. Try to make it as simple as possible it is for your audience, right? So only then they would go ahead and engage with your ads. Another thing which you would also need to do is you would need to allocate the amount according to the ads. See, if there are longer ads, if you're running a traffic ad for 4 or 5 days, you can spread more amount on that. And for engagement and traffic, you can use a little bit small. So you need to spread out those $150 across those 14 days evenly. Make sure that that is being done properly. And the last thing that you would also need to do is when you get an access to the social media accounts, all right, each platform has an analytics page or a tab where you can, you get the current statistics of where or how the business is performing. Before starting, make sure you take a screenshot of that so that at the end of 2 weeks, you get to show them, you see, this is where you were before and I've got you here. That gives a good image that yes, if you can do this in a short span of 2 weeks, definitely you can do a lot much better if they sign you up. And what you also need to tell them when, along with the first part where I told you that you need to sign them for 14 days, also need to tell them that after these 14 days, you need to mention it, that they would also be signing you for the contract. By this, you are buying yourself in. Guys, I hope this video was helpful for you. And in case if you have tried any other method in offering a free trial, please do let me know in that comment section below. And until then, you have a lovely week ahead. You take care. Goodbye.